right, we are back for game 2 here at KCIC West. Stars still in white with blue offsets. Black and blue for Lincoln. Let's hope this one has a different outcome. Definitely need to do a better job at moving our feet and passing. So here we go. Get ready to start. I'll take John off of his mute. Should be good to go.
I'm green. Looks like face off won by the Scouts. Ella has it, and she's just going to send it down deep. And looks like Scouts are going to try to get their fourchette going. Lincoln on the breakout pass. Lincoln able to transition it down. Ice still looks wet out there.
Yeah, little puddles here and there.
Puck going down to the right side boards, and Lincoln's going to get called for being offsides.
Good, because I didn't start the clock. No, that's not good.
15-20.
15-20, and I'll get it together by the end of the season, I'm hoping.
Well, it's running clock right now, so you 10.
Just going to set it at 15 and start it when I can.
Now start it.
All right, now we're on par here.
So face-off puck battling at the center ice. Lincoln comes up with a loose puck. Lincoln fires a quick shot. Good save by Rosie. And looks like we got a scout down. And looks like I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either. I was looking down ice. Looks like Dylan.
I was following the puck and couldn't see.
Yeah, me too.
Well, thank you for shoveling. Or scraping.
Yeah, that scraped a little ice off beneath our feet, trying to keep our toes not frostbitten here.
I'll have to start bringing like a sheet of cardboard.
I've got some foam mats in the garage. We'll just bring those and
those little foam squares.
Work out. Yep. Got a couple extra ones. I might just start bringing those and standing on them. It's good for my back, good for my toes. Dylan's, if that is Dylan, I think it's Dylan. Whoever that is setting up now. He's up on his feet. Looks like we're moving. Appears to possibly be a lower body injury, but I'm not sure. Let's hope he's okay. So he makes his way off the ice, and we get set back up again. Thought maybe he was limping, but I don't think so. So we'll
looks like he's just gliding.
Yep, get it figured out here. Take a shot from someone. Get back underway here.
Well, fresh skaters for everybody. Face off won by Lincoln. Lincoln working the DDD pass and shot. Good glove save by Rosie. Face off, that goes into the middle. And then it's going to get knocked down into the corner. Puck comes out to, looks like Beckham, and then looks like Ivan's in a foot race for it. Looks like Lincoln skater lost the edge after we had the puck. Ivan's still battling for it there. And Ivan couldn't hang on to it. Now Lincoln's going to quickly transition this down. Lincoln fires a shot, and Rosie's just going to cover that up and kill the play. Face off won by Lincoln. Lincoln shot, and that's down there getting moved around, and that's going to get sent behind the net. Breakout pass. Looks like John loses an edge, and puck gets sent down deep. Addy trying to get a stick on it, and puck comes loose. A good stick there by Hudson, and Hudson's just going to send this down ice, and that's going to go for icing.
Can't tell if these boys are getting a lecture in the corner maybe.
Yeah, hard to say. They might have been jaw-jacking at each other.
Possibly.
Face off, and that's going to go to the boards. John's going to try to get a stick on it, and he does. Puck gets deflected off of his stick and goes back into the middle. Hudson with it. Huddy pass and that goes to a Lincoln skater. Lincoln's breakout pass gets intercepted by Axel. Now Baylor with it. Baylor's going to skate this down, and he's going to lose it and then get it back. Centering pass, nobody was there, and Lincoln's going to clear this. The Scouts have to regroup. Addy's pass off the boards to Hudson. Couldn't quite hang on to it. John takes a hard pass off, and then Scouts are just going to send this back in. Lincoln trying to get a breakout pass, and they do. Scouts are going to have to regroup. Max has it for a second. He lost it. Scouts trying to turn it back around, and Lincoln's going to be the first one to lose puck. Lincoln's going to move the puck around. Good stick there by Axel to force the regroup, and then that's going to be offsides on the Stars.
Still weird to hear offsides by the Stars and have it not be the team that I've been cheering for, but that's the Lincoln Stars.
Face off. Puck's going back and forth. Not sure who won it, but looks like the Scouts come up with the loose puck. Pass off the boards to the Lincoln player, and Lincoln's able to keep it in. Lincoln fires a cross ice pass, and that's going to kind of get broken up there. Another centering pass. Lincoln's going to have it, and they're going to fire a shot, and Rosie's going to get a glove on it. So face off looks like won by Lincoln as the puck goes down into the corner. Lincoln working the puck at the blue line. Ooh, good stick. And that's going to just get sent hard back in by Lincoln. Scouts trying to break it out. And Lincoln was able to hold the line and work it back in. Lincoln fires a shot, and that's going to go wide and bounce off the boards. And breakout pass to Jackson. He can't quite hang on to it. And now Lincoln's going to quickly transition his back in. And Lincoln fires a quick shot, and that's going to get sent to the boards. And puck's going to go past two Scouts players, and Lincoln's going to just send this back in. Looks like the Scouts have it there for a second, and then they're trying to work it up the boards. And Lincoln's able to keep it back in. Another shot, and that's going to get deflected. Lincoln's able to hold the line there. And looks like Jackson has it. He's going to try to get it off the boards, but the Lincoln skater is going to beat him to it. And Lincoln's going to quickly transition this back down and in. Good poke there by Hoagie to break that up. And Ivan there trying to disrupt that pass. But Lincoln's going to get the loose puck and just send it back in deep. Another shot, and that's just going to get covered up by Rosie. So face-off taken by Baylor. Hudson had it for a brief moment. John trying to poke it out. Lincoln's going to just bounce this off the boards, and they're going to go back into the zone. Ella there working down in the corner. Baylor coming down to get low, trying to help bring it out. Puck still down there making its way low. Puck goes against the boards, and we're going to get a whistle for a high stick.
Looks like Lincoln's going to the box. Yep, Lincoln again. Let's take advantage, boys. Let's go. And girls. Ladies and gentlemen.
So Baylor on the face-off. Puck goes to Hoagie. Hoagie fires a quick shot, and that's going to hit the post and bounce out. Hudson grinding. Looks like John and Hudson grinding. Puck's loose. And Baylor working. Puck goes centering pass. Lincoln's got it, and they're going to skate this down. Hudson trying to get a stick on it. Pass back, or Hudson. Baylor working the puck back to Axel. Axel can't keep it in. Axel works it over to Hoagie. Hoagie can't get the pass. And working it up to John. John has it. John goes over to Baylor. Baylor couldn't hang on to it. And Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck. Lincoln's going to skate this down. Hoagie trying to hold the blue line, but he can't. Axel has it, and Axel skates it down. Axel fires the shot, and that's going to go wide to the corner. Baylor has it, but doesn't quite connect on it. And Ari's got it, and Ari's just going to send it back in down to Baylor. Puck goes behind the net, and Lincoln's got it, and they're going to try to wrap it around. Hoagie, and then Lincoln's just going to fire this down, and that's going to go for icing. So face off. Won by the Scouts. Max over to James. James fires a shot, and that goes wide. Tyler with it. Tyler couldn't hang on to it, and now Lincoln's going to quickly transition this out. Lincoln working the puck up. Lincoln fires a shot, and that hits Rosie's stick and goes down to the corner. Scouts trying to work it up off the boards, and Max comes up with a loose puck. Max can't hang on to it, and Lincoln comes up with a loose puck. Ella with it, and Ella's just going to chip it up to Ari. And now Lincoln's just going to skate this up and out. And now Lincoln transitions on. Good poke there by James to slow down that rush. Puck comes up loose. Max is in a race. Can't quite get there. Now Lincoln's going to break this up. Good stick by Tyler to keep pushing it back down. Now Lincoln's going to skate this down. Lincoln transitioning it back in. Tyler on the back check to try to slow down that rush. Lincoln with time. Looks like the D-man collapsed and knocked the puck away. Ella with it, and Ella's going to get tripped up. And now Lincoln's going to go in for a 2-on-1, and they shoot and score.
I'm losing it today. Swearing at that start button.
So face-off goes to the far side boards, and Lincoln's going to be the first one there. Lincoln's going to skate this up, and they're going to just send it down deep. Puck bounces off the post, and we just fired off the boards into traffic. Now it looks like Ivan has it, and Ivan's going to skate this out now. Ivan over to Beckham, and Beckham trips, and Lincoln's going to recover, and good stick there by Ivan to slow down that rush. But Lincoln skates it in. Good stick there by Axel to knock the puck off the skater's stick. Puck's down there against the boards and bounces loose. Beckham trying to chip it up to himself, gets knocked down again, and now Ivan with it. Ivan skates it around one. Ivan fires a shot, and that's going to get deflected. Beckham trying to keep it in. Axel steps up, and he pushes it down. Lincoln's going to skate this down and around and try to chip it out. Beckham was able to get a stick on and keep it in. Jackson with it. Jackson fires it down to the near side corner. And now Lincoln's going to skate this up. Or Axel slowing down the rush. And looks like we're going to get too many men on Lincoln.
Take what we can get.
I think Lincoln just got unlucky as the puck worked its way up as they were changing out.
Middle of a line change, yeah. So minute 30 on the clock. Scouts will be on the power play.
So we've got about a minute 20 left in the first here. Down 1-0. Scouts on the power play, so let's see if we can work some magic. Let's go. Face-off goes down to the corner. John has it, fires a quick shot, and that's going to get knocked down. And he'll go around the boards. Hudson with it. Hudson getting it to John behind the net. John out to Hoagie. Hoagie over to Ella, and Ella can't hang on to the pass. John with it. John gets a shot. That gets deflected there. And now Hudson on the forecheck behind it to Baylor. Baylor trying to get it to John, just couldn't quite get there, and Lincoln's going to quickly skate this out. And Lincoln's just going to send this down deep. Ella with the puck trying to get it to somebody, and puck jumps loose to Hudson. Hudson quite stick with it, and Lincoln's going to turn this around and send it the other way. And puck, quick shot, and that's going to get sent off to the boards. Baylor is going to with it, and he's just going to fling this down. Good stick by Huddy to slow down that to break up that pass. Lincoln's able to clear it. Scouts have to regroup, and Lincoln fires it down, and that's going to go for icing.
That'll do it for the first period.
And that's
still going to be about, I don't know, 8 seconds left on the 9 seconds left on the power play. feel like I cleared all the ice off except for right where my foot is.
And it's melting and then refreezing.
Yeah.
And so it's a never ending problem.
All right, out for the second now. 9 seconds left on the power play. Let's see what scouts can do in this period. Haven't seen Dylan back in yet, so he may be out for this game. We'll see. Max, Tyler, and Ari. Axel and James.
So face off goes to the near side corner. Looks like scouts have it. Tyler with it. Tyler's going to skate this up. Tyler getting it over to Max. Max trying to get a shot, but Lincoln collapses. Good stick there by Tyler to slow it down. Oh, Tyler couldn't get a shot. Axel stepping up, and we're going to get a whistle for something, for interference.
Who's going? Another Stars player.
So looks like Lincoln's going to go to the box for interference because.
Nope, it is Ari.
Ari.
That Stars player was skating kind of fast with his head down. I thought he was the guilty one.
Fooled us all.
Yep. So, scouts on the PK for a minute 30. Some equipment problems here. Pee-wees, I tell ya. Let's go, Scouts! All right.
So Lincoln wins the face-off. Puck comes. Lincoln working it at the point, and then they're just going to send us down deep. Axel going to try to get there. Puck off his stick. Puck jumps low off the post. Then it looks like Max is going to be the first one there. Max gets it around one, but Lincoln steps up, and they're going to send this down deep. Axel's going to be there, and Axel's just going to fling this down. And so we're going to do this again on the other side after the icing.
Going down on the other end? I'm a little confused.
I'm not sure what's going on right now, but we just moved to the other side, so
I'll take it.
Axel's fling gets us a ozone face-off, so we'll take it. Scouts win the face-off, and Axel fires it back down to the corner. Lincoln's working it down there in the corner. They're going to try to break it out. Puck jumps out to Axel again. Looks like the ref slips on the ice. And Lincoln is going to break it out on the far side boards. They bounce it off the boards. And that's going to get a whistle for icing. Face off is going to, looks like it's going to roll out of the zone. Addy tries to get a stick on it, but Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck, and the puck's going to go down here to the near side corner. Addy battling. Jackson trying to come up with it, and Lincoln able to keep it in. Lincoln's shot, and that's going to roll back, and Addy's going to come up with it. Addy's pass, and that's going to not connect with anybody, and Lincoln's just going to send it to the far side. Good read by Ella to break up that pass, and Lincoln's just going to fire it back in. Pass from behind the net, and it's going to get back down into the corner. Ivan coming over, and he's just going to fling this down, and that's going to go for, nope, icing's waved off on that. Beckham down there on the forecheck. Beckham trying to keep it in. And then Lincoln's just able to fire this down, and that should go for icing.
Just made it. Whoa, sorry about that. You guys can see the ceiling. Oh.
So, face-off taken by John instead of Baylor. John wins the face-off, and then you send it down deep. Puck's down there in the corner. Lincoln's trying to come up with it. Hoagie trying to hold the line, and can't. Scouts are going to have to regroup. Puck is down, controlled by Lincoln. Lincoln's working the breakout pass now. Good stick by Axel to trap it. And we're going to get a whistle for high sticking.
Stop the clock. There we go.
So the Scouts are going the power play here with about 10:25 left.
Playing with a little more urgency in the second game, I feel like. See if they can keep it up.
Face off, slap shot by Axel. Good rip, just went wide. And now Lincoln's going to send this down, and that should go for icing. Let's go, drop the puck.
Half the game's gone on with just conversations down there. There we go.
Face off, won by Lincoln, and Lincoln's going to skate this down. And we're going to get offsides.
Out there, Ari, Tyler, Max, Axel, Hoagie. Boy, we're getting a lot sent out into the middle there. I don't know. He's grouchy.
Axel with the puck after the face-off. He flings this off the boards, and Lincoln's going to be the first one to get there. And Axel using his body to keep it in. And Axel's going to chase after it, and he's going to trip, and puck's still down there, going to wrap around the net. Lincoln on the working the breakout. Axel holds the line and sends it back down. Lincoln working the puck down. Hoagie cuts in front of that one. And then pucks, as Lincoln works the puck down, Hoagie's going to break that puck around, and he's going to get the pass, and that's going to get intercepted. And Lincoln fires a quick shot. Ari with it, and Ari's breakout pass, and that's going to go to Lincoln, and Lincoln's going to transition us back down. And we're going to get a whistle for 6 men, too many men again.
Lightning has struck twice here with them getting stuck in transition.
I don't know about that one.
It's close, but oh, and they still have too many on. Nope, maybe not. Yep.
So face-off won by Lincoln. Lincoln tries to fire it up. James was able to hold the line and keep it in. Scouts trying to get it into the middle, I guess. And still working it down into the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Backhand, puck still down there in the crease. Up, that gets knocked down to the side. And we're going to get a whistle.
Goalie interference
For high sticking.
Oh.
Or an elbow.
Who's going?
So 5-on-3. Hopefully this one goes better than last game.
Yeah. Good opportunity here. Let's see what they can do. More conversation going on. It's a chatty group. Still need 30 seconds on that second. There we go. All right. 5-on-3.
5-on-3.
Let's go, Scouts.
Face-off won by Lincoln. Puck's down there battling behind the net. Baylor with it. Baylor wrap around, and looks like we're going to get a whistle as the goalie covered that up. So we'll do this again. Face off, won by Lincoln. Lincoln wraps it around, a shot, and that's going to get deflected. And Lincoln's going to be the first one there, and they clear good back up by the Scouts, but Lincoln comes up with the loose puck, and they skate it down. And Lincoln with the puck behind the net, James with it. Baylor has it. Baylor bouncing it off the boards to James. James fans on one pass, gets it down to John on the second pass. John with it. John skating it down. John fires a shot. That hits the pole. And we got to go. We got to go.
There we go.
Oh, nope, never mind.
I thought I saw his hand.
Yeah, it
go
looked
down.
like his hand went down. And then he waved it off. Face off one. Addy has it. Addy fires a shot. That's going to get cut down in the middle.
Penalty killed. Lincoln's back to
And
full
Lincoln
strength.
has it. And Lincoln's skates us down.
Good hustle.
Good work by Axel to keep with it. Addy comes up
Go
with
Addy.
it. Loose puck. Addy with some space, and puck gets up to Ari after going back and forth. And Ari loses it. And Lincoln's just going to turn around and send this down. Axel with it. Axel trying to work it up the boards. Ari battling. Puck comes loose. Lincoln comes up with it. Centering pass. It gets broken up. Axel hits it down. Ari's in a foot race after it. And Lincoln's going to be the first one to get there. Good back check by Tyler. Tyler working it back to Axel. Axel trying to get a pass off, and that gets cut down. Lincoln comes up with it. Max with it now. Max gets around one, and he's going to work this up the boards. Ivan with it now. Ivan fires a shot, and that's going to get gloved. Lincoln's going to turn around and break this out now. And another shot that's going to go far down in the corner. Scouts are going to be the first one there. Puck's going to work itself up to the boards, and looks like Ivan comes up with the loose puck. Ivan skates it into traffic, and he loses it. Puck's going to get shot. Jackson with it. Jackson trying to get a shot, and that's going to get cut down. Lincoln skating it up. Puck going to come up to Axel. And Lincoln comes up with the loose puck there in the middle. Ivan has it. Ivan gets tied up with it. Lot of carnage there in the neutral zone, and then we're going to get a deflected puck out of play. Might have been 9 bodies there.
Yeah, it was ugly for sure.
So
Too many men for
the
us.
Scouts almost gets called for too many men. Ivan on the faceoff, and puck's going to get sent out of the zone. Lincoln's got to regroup, and they fire it in. Ella with it. Puck's going to come up to James. James has it. James gets caught up in traffic, and puck's going to escape.
Move it.
And Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck. Lincoln fires a shot. That's going to get deflected. Lincoln's going to fire another shot. And that, after that deflection, icing's waved off. The Scout's going to be the first one there. Puck sent to the net, and Ella's going to have it, and she's going to just turn around and fling it in, and that's going to go off the goalie's pad down into the far side corner.
Line change for the Scouts. Fresh
Baylor
legs.
coming over to try to get pressure on it. John comes up with a loose puck. John fires a shot. That deflection going to go to the other side corner. Scouts unable to keep it in, and Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck. Oh, big hit there by James, and that's going to
James to the naughty box.
going to go for a penalty.
Good idea. You got to go for the puck. So we'll be on the PK for the rest of this period and 11 seconds in the third period.
Baylor wins the faceoff. John has it. John's going to try to skate this up and out, and he's going to lose it in traffic. And now Lincoln's got it. And Lincoln fires a shot, and after looking at the shot, we are down 2-0 now. Do something.
Yeah, a lot of standing around looking at that shot from behind. Addy kind of left on an island.
So Lincoln wins the face-off, and they're trying to get it down deep. Puck's going back and forth, and looks like it's going to get sent down to the corner. Looks like Axel stepping up, trying to keep it in. Axel trying to get it down to the crease. Puck going to get deflected and come out. And Lincoln's just going to send it down. Addy's going to come up with it, and Addy's trying to get the breakout pass to Hudson. He can't, and Axel's getting a little physical, and looks like
a penalty here.
We're going to get a penalty. On
Axel's trying to talk his way out of that one. So there's still, yeah. This will be the beginning of the third here. Can't feel my toes.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Just more ice is forming.
I'm telling you, a pad here would be perfect.
Yep.
Well, we got a little bit of time to talk. We'll be in Brookings next weekend. We've got a game 3:30, I think, on Friday, and then a couple on Saturday. We'll tell you about on Friday, and then one on Sunday before we come home for a nice little Thanksgiving break. And then we start our travels. We've got a couple in Minnesota after that in the month of December. Let's see what we can do here now. Third period down 2.
So as we start the third here, face off. Looks like one by the Scouts says we're going to bring this all the way down. And we're going to do a breakout pass to Lincoln, and Lincoln's going to fire a shot into the middle, and that's going to get and looks like the Scouts are, Max is going to try to keep following it as we transition it back down. Lincoln's breakout pass as the Scouts just watch and glide. Max comes up with the loose puck. Max pass, and he fans on it. Lincoln comes up with it, and now they're going to quickly enter the zone. And they're just going to send this deep. Lincoln with the puck at the blue line, and they're just going to turn around and send it back deep. Puck still down there behind the net, and a wraparound pass to Lincoln. Another shot, and that's going to get sent behind the net. Puck still behind the net. Lincoln with it. Lincoln working it to their point men, going D to D. Lincoln fires a shot, and that's going to get cut down in the middle after the deflection. Puck comes out, and looks like the Scouts are going to have it, and they're just going to backhand this down to clear it. Scouts Lincoln's going to just turn this around and try to fling it in. Puck comes loose to Max. Max is going to try to skate this down, and he loses the puck off his stick. And Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck, and Lincoln fires a hard shot off of Rosie's glove. Addy with it now. Lincoln with a hard shot, and that's going to get shuffled off to the other side. Lincoln's centering pass there. They're going to just skate this down. Backhand, that's going to get sent back to the boards. Ivan coming down, he's going to try to get a stick on it. Ivan tries to push it up to Jackson, couldn't quite connect. And Lincoln comes up away with it. The puck, centering pass, Ivan's going to come up with it. Ivan pass, he fans on that. Puck's down there in the corner, still down there, and scouts are going to get called for a penalty as the Lincoln player goes flying. Lincoln still with the puck. Puck's down there in the crease. Nobody could find it. Still covered down. And Rosie's able to glove it.
A little bit of shoving down there.
So the refs just start grabbing bodies and sending them to the box. So
it looks like I think it started with a cross check from the Stars on the Scouts, and it just escalated from there in front of the net. Try to figure out who's going where. Looks like 4 out for the Stars, 4 out for the Scouts, maybe. Trying to sort out the madness. Looks like Ivan's going in the box.
So this looks like Scouts are going to get dealt with 2 penalties on that. Lincoln's going to be on 1, so it's going to be 4 on 3.
We still have 4.
We still have 4 skaters
I think
out there.
Ivan got the penalty in the corner over here. I think the Stars got a cross check in the back in front of the net, maybe.
Well, did they get misconducts for shoving each other?
Oh, did they?
I don't know. But they're not up on, both of their numbers aren't on the board.
1, 2, 3. Nope. Stars got away with 1.
Puck comes out to John after the face-off. John trying to skate this up to Baylor. Baylor gets the pass. Baylor how to hang on to it. John has it for a second. Or Baylor to
Nobody home.
nobody there after the centering pass. Lincoln with it. Lincoln fires it up the boards.
Oh no.
Hoagie can't keep it in, and Lincoln's going to transition this down. And Lincoln's going to skate this all the way down. And Rosie's going to cover it up. Now we're going to get some extra shoving.
50 seconds left on the penalty kill here in the third. In the third. In the third, Martin, we stopped the clock in the third.
Face-off won by the Stars as the puck's getting sent back in the middle. Lincoln centering pass. Good save by Rosie to get a blocker on it. Puck shot off the post by Lincoln, wide open net. And Lincoln just moving the puck. Puck goes out of the zone. Baylor trying to get a stick on it. Lincoln re-enters the zone. They fire a shot. That's going to get broke down in the middle. Loose puck down there. A shot. Another good save by Rosie. Lincoln centering pass. That's going to get cut down. And Axel with it. He fires it out. Lincoln holds the line. Lincoln moving the puck around. Max comes out. Good kill by the Scouts. And we're going to get another whistle. For looks like checking. So it looks like the Scouts will go on the power play here with about 7:27 left. Face off by Max. Tyler with it. Tyler gets the puck knocked off his stick, and Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck.
No pressure.
Lincoln's going to just skate the puck up and send it in off the boards. Scouts work the puck up off the boards. Max trying to get to the loose puck. Lincoln comes up with it, and they're going to try to fire it out. Ella wasn't quite able to hold the line, and we're going to get
close.
offsides on that. Face off, and that's going to be recovered by Lincoln, and they're going to go behind their net. Lincoln breakout pass, and they're going to not connect on it, but it's icing is going to be waved off. Scouts are going to be there, and we're just going to pass it to the other team, and it's going to roll past everybody.
No icing.
And no icing on that. Max trying to get there. Lincoln comes up with the loose puck, and they're going to skate this down, and Lincoln's just going to send this deep. Ella battling down there in the corner. And the puck's going to come loose, and we're going to get a whistle, another whistle. And looks like we're going to get a high sticking on
looks like a scout. No. Ella was wondering if it was on her. Nope. Ella. Nope. I'm so confused with what's happening right now.
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's on Ella.
So face off won by Lincoln. Lincoln working D to D. Lincoln fires a shot, and that's going to be gloved by Rosie. Face off goes down behind the board, behind the net. Looks like the puck comes out. Scouts have it. Ivan has it. He's trying to skate this down. He loses the puck. Addie has it. Addie's going to try to make a move. She loses it there at the blue line. Axel trying to send it back down, and Lincoln's just going to turn around and send it back. Axel with it, and he's just going to try to flip this up in the air. Puck comes out to center ice. Lincoln's going to re-attack. Ivan with his stick couldn't get a hold of the puck. Lincoln with it, centering pass, backhand, and that's going to score. So that's going to take it to 3-0. And the face-off won by Lincoln, and they're going to work this back in, and they're going to re-attack. Lincoln skating this up. They don't connect on the centering pass. Scouts, not sure. And Lincoln comes up with a loose puck. Lincoln moving the puck around. Lincoln fires a hard shot, and that's going to go around the boards. And then Lincoln just sends his back in deep. Puck's down there right in front of the crease. Lincoln comes up with the loose puck, and they fire a shot, and that's going to go wide. Scouts pass, and that's going to get intercepted by Lincoln. And then Ivan battling, and he wins the loose puck. And Ivan loses it, and now the Scouts are going to transition it back in. Slap shot and off of Rosie's glove, and that's going to come out to Beckham. Beckham can't ties it up there, and the puck going to come out. Beckham gets slammed into the boards. Ivan with the loose puck, and he gets it up to
Jackson.
Jackson. Jackson's going to try to skate it up. and we're going to get a whistle.
Boarding call. What's going to happen?
So the Scouts on the power play here with just under 4 minutes. Lincoln wins the face-off, and they're just going to fling this down the ice. And that's going to go for icing.
Right back where we started from.
So we're going to do this all over again, except we're going to lose about 3 seconds off the clock. Face off, gets knocked down, this time behind the net. And Lincoln's going to quickly skate this down and in. Lincoln fires a shot, and that's going to go wide. Addie with it. Puck comes to Ella. Ella loses it, then Lincoln gets a shot. Addie with it, Addie up to Baylor. Baylor can't hang on to it. Hudson skating up with it. Hudson with it. Hudson gets it to John. John can't hang on to it. John gets knocked over. And Hudson back to Ella. Ella back to Hudson. Hudson to John. John backhand, that gets stopped, and now Lincoln's going to skate this down and in. Baylor trying to get a stick on it. Baylor to John, they can't connect, and Lincoln's going to turn around and send this in. Ella with it. She gets tied up there at the blue line.
And she gets knocked hard.
And Baylor tries to get a soft pass to Hudson to Baylor, and we're going to get a whistle to kill that. So 5-on-3 for about 7 seconds. Face off, and that's going to get knocked all the way back, and icing is waved off, and we're just going to skate this down and around.
5-on-4.
So Hoagie has this with speed, and he's going to enter the zone with speed, and Hoagie's going to try to get it down. Puck's going to get looks like covered up there. Face off won by Lincoln, and Lincoln going to quickly transition out. Lincoln's going to send it down. Axel's going to come up or try to get to it. He does. Axel gets tied up, trying to work the puck off the boards. Puck comes out to Tyler. Tyler trying to get a stick on it. And Lincoln skates it around, and they're going to quickly enter the zone. Good stick there by, I think, James to slow down that rush. Now Max with it. Max is going to try to skate this down. Max to Tyler, 2 feet from each other, and now the puck comes out. Puck goes back and forth, and the Scouts don't connect on the pass. Lincoln's going to come up with the loose puck. And Lincoln's just going to skate this down and in. About a minute left in the third. The Scouts still can't figure out how to pass as they now skate this down and fire a shot from the blue line. and they're just going to stand there and watch. So I think that's going to be about it.
Good job. That'll do it for this one here in Kansas City. Stars fall through, or sorry, the Scouts fall 3-0 to the Lincoln Stars. Thanks for watching. Like I said, we'll be back in action on Friday about 3:30 in Brookings, South Dakota. We will see you then. Thanks for watching.